Ah, how
Yes,
was it?
I guess up at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and go to the airport. Yes.
And go to the airport. Oh, very, very
Yes.
nice.
Yes,
And
it's when out to fly to Indonesia, Jakarta.
oh, very nice. Oh, and can you please tell me what? Okay, and what are you going to do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? What are you going to do?
Yes, tomorrow we have a free day to visit sightseeing in Indonesia. So the next day we will have a meeting with a new partner from USA.
Oh, very
Yes.
nice, very nice. So, and now you're having a class, and after this, probably you will go to sleep. Is that right?
Okay. After class, I think now I don't want to go to sleep. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we are going to start. We have here this lesson. Okay, just one moment. I will share my screen. Now let's
Yes.
have a look. Okay, so we are having a lesson. It's just a game. Okay, now.
Just a game. Yeah.
So now, can you please tell me, do you like to play video games? Do you like it?
Yes. When I were when I were a child, I like I like game. Yes. My name Sonia, and it's
So, Mortal Kombat.
so yeah, Sonia is the name uh of the woman in a game
Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
I suppose Mortal Kombat. Is that right? For Mortal Kombat game?
Combat. Yes, combat.
Yes, Mortal
Oh, do you
Kombat.
know?
Yes, I used to play this
Yes.
game when I was young. Yes, yes, yes. I know everything about this game. Okay, so
Yes.
we will have a lesson. It's just a game. Okay, now we have computer games, causes and effects. Okay, so can you please tell me, for example, why these games, why the games are good and why the games are bad? What do you think?
I think game is good for relax and you don't spend too much time for it. Yes, if you spend much time for game, yeah, sometimes you can be stressed, yeah, tired and uh, good, not good for healthy.
It's not good for our health. Okay, and how is not good for our health? And why is not good for our health? What do you think?
Yes.
Ah,
I see sometimes one boy can die for on the table of the game. Yes. Sometimes I hear on the news. Yes. And if you sit before the computer too much, you can have some problem with your eyes and your head.
Okay, yes, I completely agree with you. Okay, now look at the
Yes.
picture. Okay, what are the boys doing here? Can you please tell me? So what do you think? What are they doing here?
Then I see the boy are playing the game.
Okay,
Yes,
so
on the computer. Yes.
so he is playing computer games. Okay, very nice. And okay, so and what is okay, and do you think it is good or bad for him when he plays these games? Do you think this is good or bad for him? What do you think?
Yes. Yes. I said if he spend game is spend all the time for game. Tức là he can balance time for the game. It's good. Yes, no problem.
Okay, so it is not a problem to spend so much time on the game. And why, I want to ask you, why computer games sometimes are good? What do you think? Why when we play computer games, why sometimes this is good? What do you think?
Yeah. it's good if you can balance the time for games. It's just relax. And I think sometimes some game have me more intelligent when I can play and I can solve the problem. That's for the some challenge in the game. Yes.
Okay. And do you know someone who is addicted to video or computer games? Do you know someone who plays video games so much? Do you know someone who, for example, plays a lot of video games? What do you think? Do you know some?
Addiction.
Addicted. Okay. Do you know someone who likes to play video games so much that he is addicted to playing video games? For example, I have a friend that he's playing video games so much. Okay, and he is we can say that he is addicted on playing video games. So what do you think about these people who are addicted to playing video games?
Yes. When I was a child, I see some my brother-in-law is very he's addicted to computer game. Yes. So John, his eye is very problem. It have problem. Yes. He have bring a big blood. Yes.
Okay, and can you name a few games that Vietnamese young people are currently into? So, for example,
yes, it's about 15 years. I don't update anything about game.
Okay, and okay, so what games were popular when you were a child? Okay, so what games are popular when you were young?
Yes, Mario.
Kart.
Did you know? Yes, Mario have the Mario pass the challenge to have a princess. It's famous. Combat.
Just
Jewelry. Yes.
Okay, so Mario was popular. Okay,
yes.
and what do you think about this game? What is your opinion about this game? Can you please tell me?
This game?
Racing games. What do you think about this game?
Racing game. Yes, racing game is a very interesting game. I also like it.
And why do you like it? Why?
It's a wonderful feeling when you sit after the yes, when you are driver. Yes, when I was a child, I can ride motorbike. Yes, and car. So racing game is a very interesting with me at that time.
Okay, racing games. Okay, so racing games can be really fun. Okay, so we have here this. Okay, sorry, just a moment. We have here this something that is amusing, thrilling, mind-numbing, relaxing. Okay, so what games are thrilling for you? Can you please tell me what games are so thrilling for you?
Challenge for me.
Thrilling, exciting. What games are exciting for you?
Excited.
Do you have
I think racing game. Very excited. Yes.
Okay, and why? Why are they exciting? Why?
Because it's very strong feeling. When I become a driver and try to pass the challenge on the way.
Okay, very nice. Now,
sometimes I have accident when the driver.
Yes.
Wow, sometimes Put the table. Wow.
No.
Yes, no.
Yes. Okay, that was quite interesting when we were young. We used to play so much games. Now make sentences: amusing, enjoyable, thrilling. Okay, now let's make a sentence with word amusing.
Amusing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Almost game is very amusing, which very amusing for young people.
Okay, computer. We can say computer games.
Computer game, yes.
Are amusing.
Now it's mobile game. Not just computer game.
Okay, now computer. Okay, and we can put like this: mobile games are amusing for children nowadays. Very nice. Now let's see enjoyable. Can you make a sentence with word enjoyable?
Enjoyable.
Yes. Can you?
Enjoyable is the same amusing.
Yes, but this feeling is when you feel more nice. Okay, when you say enjoy, when you enjoying something. For example, you can enjoy a nice meal. You can enjoy in other things, but so what is something that is enjoyable for you? Okay, so can you please tell me what can be enjoyable for you?
What can be enjoyed?
Enjoyable. What is enjoyable for you?
Just I think traveling is enjoyable for me. Traveling.
Okay, and why traveling? Why traveling is enjoyable for you?
Because I like go to a new place and see the new people. Yes, and shopping.
Shopping. Yes. Okay.
I just came back hotel with the 2 big bags shopping.
Yes. No matter. Okay.
Yes, very enjoyable.
Okay, so we have thrilling.
Thrilling.
Exciting. That means
thrilling. Racing game. I think racing game is very thrilling.
Are very, very thrilling for me. Okay, very nice. Yes. And why this is thrilling for you? Why?
Because it's very I feel strong feeling when I play racing game. Racing game.
Strong feelings. Okay, very nice.
Strong feeling.
Okay, so we don't need to make all of these sentences. We will lose a lot of time. So this is okay, but for me, it's important to know. Okay, eat, sleep, and breathe. Something.
Eat, sleep, and breathe.
Yes, this is idiom. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, can you please read this example for us?
My mom is really worried about my brothers. He seems to eat, sleep, and breathe computer games. He spends all day long playing games in his room.
All day long playing his game in his room. All day long playing games in his room. So he started to play all day long his games in his room. Okay, now I want to ask you. Okay, sure. Do you know? Did you ever heard about this? Eat, sleep. Okay, eat, sleep, and breathe. Did you ever heard maybe about this idiom?
Yes, I have many times around the boy is sleep and breathe computer game. all day alone playing game in their room. Many more in Vietnam is the
Okay.
same.
So many okay children. Okay, and okay, so we have he seems to okay eat, sleep, and breathe. Now let's see. Isolate. Okay, now isolate your.
Isolate,
Mhm.
yes.
Can you please read? Isolate.
Isolate yourself from something.
Okay.
I am so worried about my cousins. He spent hours in vitro work and seems to isolate himself from his family and friends.
So he isolates himself from his family and friends. Okay, so do you know someone who is doing something like this? Isolate from family, from friends. Do you know someone who is like that, who isolate himself from other people?
Mm, for some,
Hmm? For example,
you can, yeah.
do you know anyone who is doing like this? Okay, so isolate yourself from something. Okay, so we have, for example, people who can isolate themselves from something. For example,
Yes, sometimes I hear from uh, the article, yes, a newspaper about some boys isolate themselves, isolate themselves from life because of game, only the game. Yes,
okay, and
or sometimes have yes,
sometimes.
sometimes I see um uh, a man's have a big passion with his career.
Okay,
So
and
yes,
why do they do something like this? Why they want to isolate themselves? Okay, so what do you think? Why people want to do something
because
like
I
this?
think that's too passionate with
Mhm,
their hobby. That's their hobby.
mhm,
And you can see some programmers, yes,
mhm,
programmer or gamer.
mhm.
Yes,
Okay, and do you know, for example, about some other area that someone can isolate him or herself about something? Okay, so for example, I used to have a friend that he isolated himself because he was doing some other things. So
yeah.
yes, so do you know someone who is doing something like that, isolate himself or herself about and do something else? Okay, so for example, like I mentioned to you, I used to have a friend that he was addicted with gambling. Okay, so he was so addicted to gambling, and he isolated himself uh, and play poker all the time. So what do you think? What do you think about these people who are doing
Um,
something like this?
yes. I just me, just moment. My in the past my uncle is a um, sometimes he isolates himself just because she like drink,
Mm-hmm,
yes,
mm-hmm,
yeah, uh, she are drunk.
mm-hmm, drug.
So I see that it's not for his healthy for his health. And 3 years ago he is died because
Oh,
it's a
you.
bad habit. Yes,
Yes, of this bad habit.
claiming just claiming and drunk too much.
Drink too much.
Yes,
Okay, so can you try to make a sentence with this word? Isolate yourself from something. Use words isolate from something, yourself from
yes,
something, and make a sentence.
yeah, isolate. mm, many boys, many boys, many teenage boy,
Mhm.
isolate
Isolate,
themselves,
isolate, isolate.
isolate, sorry, isolate many teenage boy isolate themselves from mm, from his family and from his family to play in game all day.
Okay, to play games all day. Okay,
Yes.
very good. Now let's have a look. Okay, are new computer games changing the way we live? What do you think? So we have here this question: Are new computer games changing
Yes.
our
Yes.
lives?
I
And
I I see. Yes.
and why do you think so? Why do you think so?
Because now it's game is make make people just
Mhm.
just made it. I think the word uh make people um to, that very passionate. Yes,
Mhm.
that eat, sleep, and breathe. Yes, game is make people eat, sleep, and breathe with them. So I see someone can make money from game, make
Mhm.
money from game. Yes, so
Mhm.
mm, it's a good way. It's a good way to play game.
Okay, so
So I yes, it train our change the way we live.
sometimes
Uh,
can be good. Sometimes it can be
yes,
good.
sometimes because sometimes
Mhm.
can be bad.
Mhm. Okay, in my experience, I met one person. He became my best friend. We used to play computer games,
Yeah.
and now
Mm.
he's my best friend. Yes,
Mm.
in real life. Yes, yes, this is the true story. Yes.
Yes.
So now let's see. Okay, so okay, let's have a look. We have, I think, okay, I cannot put this video, but okay, now I think they have already. Okay,
I
so
think they have already
change,
change
change,
the way
change.
change the way we live.
Okay, some people.
Some people already spend more time in virtual world like Second Life than they do in the real world.
Real world, real
Real
world.
world, real world.
Okay, next one.
I have meetings with my friends in Second Life.
Okay, number 4.
I did in the past.
Okay, number 4.
uh, it's more fun and exciting than the real world where you have to worry about more fun. It's more fun and exciting than the real world where you have to worry about life.
About life, about life. Okay,
I can
number
see.
5.
Number 5. Uh, there are lots of game I don't like the the
Like this
computer
game,
game.
like the computer games. Now, okay, number 6.
I don't spend on my time mm, on the oh I think computer
On the computer.
computer.
Yes, but now I'm
Yes.
spending too much time on computer. Okay, when I was
Yes.
young, I used to dream to do something on my computer, and now when I'm doing this, okay, not of course not with you. With you have I always have relaxed classes. So yes, but with children it's the problem. Okay, so sometimes they are
Mm.
too, too much demanding. Okay, now number 7.
And I think a lot of people are like violent.
Violent. Violent. Violent. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, very nice. Okay, violent. Okay, and number 8.
It's our free time. We are we prefer to do other things.
Prefer to do other things. Okay, so what do you prefer to do in your free time?
Free time. In my free time, I prefer reading book, shopping. Yes.
Reading book. Okay, a reading book and shopping. And why? Why do you like this?
Okay. Reading book help me have grow myself. Yes, have grow myself, and shopping make me feel exciting. Excited. When I can buy new products, new thing, new clothes, new accessory, it make me fun. It make me excited, and I feel good.
Okay.
I feel
Now,
relaxed.
okay, so now, what in nowadays, I want to ask you, what do you think of computer games in nowadays?
What to think of computer game? I see someone can make money a lot, make a lot of money from game, and I see it's good. As sometimes I also see few couple with other from a game. This is good, but
Okay.
it's not good. Not good if they spend too much, spend on the long for the game, because it's not good for your health, for your health.
It's not good for our health. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is something that is not good for our health. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we can say that this is something that cannot be good for our health. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now this is interesting question. Can you please read this question for us and give us your answer?
Why do you think many young people enjoy playing computer games? Yes, I think they sometimes they don't have a goal for your life, so they spend too much time for the game. Yes, yeah, and I think if they have a goal as goal for and the target for our lives, they don't need to spend time for game. It's like me. Many years ago, about 20 years ago, I also have spent time not on day, half a day for the game. Yes, yes, for a game, and playing some playing some sport. So when I have a goal for my career, yes, I don't have free time for game. So it's the reason why few years I don't know anything about the name of the game.
Okay, very nice. And now let's see, we have suggested answer. Okay, we have video games are entertaining. Okay, so they can be a little bit fun, interesting, etc. So and okay, help young people escape from their boring life. Okay, so what do you think about this? Help young people escape for their boring life. What do you think about this?
I think it's not exactly because this line not boring. Yes, it they have a goal for careers, goal for job. Yes, goal for connecting to other people. It's not boring. It's very interesting. Yes, so can the parent and the teacher, yes, need to be a guide to young people about others goal in the life.
In their lives. Okay, so discuss with your teacher the questions below. Okay, now this one. Okay, now can you please read number 1 about Jack?
I play computer games
I
on
play.
the time.
I play. No. I play.
I play computer games on the time. They don't make you violent in real life.
In real life. So what do you think? Is this true? What do you think?
I play computer all the time. I don't think so. If you play computer game all the time, you really violent.
So you're really a violent person. Okay. Number 2.
Computer games make you feel better. If I am hungry, I shoot lot of islands in a game. It does hurt anyone.
It doesn't hurt anyone.
I think that she should learn can how to balance your emotion, her emotion.
So this is something that can help to balance our emotion. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see Yuan. Okay.
With computer games, you can do things that are not possible in the real world. So it's fun.
So it's fun. Interesting. So what do you think about this?
Can do things what are not possible in the real world.
So what do you think?
Okay, I think so. Because some game is something that are not possible. Be example when I just moment. When I play the role of Sonia, she can do many things I can do in my life.
Okay. Now, okay, let's go with this. Okay, Matthew.
Some people spend too much time in virtual world. It's very boring. People should go out, play sports, and talk to each other. Yes, I totally agree with this idea.
And why do you agree with this idea?
When someone spends too much time in virtual world, sometimes they are alien. Don't communicate with other people. Yes, they isolate from the life. It's very dangerous with their life. Yes, it's not good. Yeah,
it's not good. Okay, and this Sophie. Let's see about Sophie.
Only our people don't understand about computer games. In the future, everyone will play them.
That this is something that I was thinking about 15 or 20 years ago. So what do you think about this?
Yes, interesting. I think this girl can make money or have a values from game.
Okay. And for example, why old people cannot understand about playing games? So what do you think? Why, for example, old people cannot understand about
Yes,
playing video games?
because old people like our parents, and they don't talk about game. Yes, they have never thought about any game, so they can feel no, it's the stupid, it's stupid. No, don't shouldn't spend time about for it. Shouldn't spend time for it. Yes, let's leave the table of game and go out.
Go out, yes.
Let's go out.
When I'm getting older, I'm thinking like my father when I was younger. Now,
Yeah.
Okay, so did you used to be addicted to computer games when you were younger?
Choose at yes.
Okay, so what happened? Okay, on which games you were addicted, for example, when you were younger? On which games?
Sometimes it's combat, sometimes it's racing.
Okay, and why? Why aren't racing? Why aren't combat? Why?
Because when I was a child, I see it's very interesting. I can, I don't have any goal for my life, so I spend time for game and I feel relaxed. Yes, I feel relaxed. I play with many friends in around my homes. It's many more. So it's funny. It's funny. I have spent on the summer holidays for the game.
All the summer. Okay, so you spent all the summer playing this game. Okay, now we have suggested answers. Okay, can you please read this answer for me?
Feel the urge to play game every day. Got more and more isolated from family and friends.
Sure.
Just
So chance.
chance.
More isolated. More isolated. Okay, so what do you think about this?
Isolated.
Isolated.
Isolated from.
Isolated.
I think I think it's very best if you isolate from family and friends because it's a real life. It's real life, and you can live in the real life. You can live in the virtual world.
Okay, so you can live in the real life and you can live. Okay, now let's go with no. Okay, can you please read this about no?
It's a no exercise. Take part in outdoor activity. Yes, play sports, read books, see, play in computer game as a reward after finishing something. Yes, I totally agree.
Okay, and why do you agree? Why? What is the reason?
Because when we go outdoor and play sport and do outdoor activity, it's I feel it's very strong. It's really very strong for my health. So it's good. It's good. It's good and can back to real life.
Back to the real life. Okay, so this is something that.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you please read this question for us and give us your answer?
In what way do you think computer games addiction can harm people, especially teenagers? Yes. If the teenager don't can control their time. Their time is very it's game it can harm them because like feeling is very good in the virtual world. So when they come back to the real world, they feel they don't have a skill for the real world. Yes, don't have the communicate skills and can connect with the world.
So they don't have communication skills. Okay, and what do you think? Why they don't have communication skills? What is the reason?
Because they just communicate with the computer and with your friends, and they can it's a long day. They don't have a skill for speaking and communicate. Yeah, sometimes they meet other people and they don't know what they say for other people. Yes.
Okay, so they do not know what to say. Okay, yeah. Now let's have a look. Okay, number 2. Can you please read the question number 2 here?
What can we possibility to do help young people avoid computer game addiction?
So
yes, I think their parents have their parents has important to have their kids guide and find a goal for the life. Yes, okay. Family is the most important in this thing. Yes.
Okay, and why is the most important? What do you think?
Because just the parent and family can have and can speak, can talk, to them, and I see many parents nowadays don't talk to their children. Yes. And sometimes he's disconnect with others. Yeah.
So sometimes they
disconnect.
So they disconnect with yes. Okay.
Yes. Many parents is too busy, and when the children is when there's when they were children, they don't talk anything about and just bring for your children, bring for their children a mobile phone or computer or laptop, tablet, and say, yes. Oh, play it. Yes.
Yes, and they will be quiet and they will be very
dangerous. Yes, it's a make habit for your children to play habit. In game.
Bad habit.
Yes, bad habit. Yes.
Okay, and okay, and can you tell me? Okay, so the difference when you and me when we were young, and when, for example, when children nowadays. So what is the difference between us and them? Okay, so when we were young, we also played video games.
Yes.
Okay, but what is the difference in your opinion? What can be difference between us and them when we are speaking about? Okay, so what is the difference between the children nowadays and us when we were young? So what is the difference?
Yes. Okay, it's an interesting question. I think that when our childhood is very happy, because you and me can connect with other people, can enjoy many outdoors activities. But now the children not don't join outdoor activities. They use mobile phones, they use television, laptop, tablet, map too much times. Yes, they talk about internet is too soon, very soon, very soon. So it's lose of opportunity.
Opportunity.
There are opportunity. Yes, opportunity. Yes,
Mm.
to connect with the real world. Yes.
Okay, okay, and that was really nice. Okay, so I remember that when I was young, that for example, we used to, okay, yes, we used to play video games, but we also use we also use we used to play outside. So we we play video games, but also we need to have time to play outside, like basketball or like volleyball or other sports. That was so important for us, given we were young. How about in your country? Okay, when we were young, okay, when you were young, can you please tell me, did you play some sport?
Yes, when I was young, as I play badminton, footballs. Yeah. It's very interesting when I get and many activities, other activities. Yes, it's very good for my life, for my health. Yes, and now my my son just have time in the kindergarten to connecting other people. So in the weekend, I try to bring him to other for traveling, bring him to for traveling, and I also bring him to um, our work for our office and some seminars I organize to to I hope he can have a good communication skill.
Okay,
Yes.
and why, in your opinion, why is important to have a good communication skills? Why is that important?
Yes, because I think that if you have a good communication skill, your life is very easy, very easy. Yes, and yes, and very it's value, and you can happy when you have happy and to be rich when you have a communication skill, good communication skill.
And what activities do you like to have with your son? What are some good activities that you like to have with your son?
Yes, I have make a meeting with other my friends and my friend children, yes, to connect them. Yes, so my son is very like it like communication.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now and now let's see, and what we can do, for example, to help young people not to be addicted to computer games. So what we can do to, for example, okay, so you have a child, I have a child. So what you and me, what we can do to help them to be more in sport, in some activities that are
Yes.
important. For example, in my country, volleyball, basketball, football. In your country, that is a badminton. So what we can do to improve their health, our children's health. So what we can do?
I think that we can we should I think the family can have the kids to guide to other activity, outdoor activity, and bring the kids to train spend time. The parent should spend more time for your children.
Mm-hmm.
I think if the parent have spend more time for children, the kids is avoid computer game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and okay, and what do you think about, for example, what do you think about traveling?
Yeah, traveling is very good. Very good.
Mm-hmm. For children, about traveling for children. So, what do you think about traveling for children? What is your opinion?
I think it's very good for children. Can open their vision to the world. They can travel to many places and see the new people, see the
Places,
new sights,
places,
sightseeing.
places, places, places.
So, place,
Mm-hmm.
place, yes, new place, yes, and uh, meet meet new people. It's
Mm-hmm.
very good. With my son, he don't allow for to bring to play game on my mobile phone. But
Mm-hmm.
I see many kids nowadays in Vietnam when the parent busy, they bring the mobile phone to the kids. Yes, and okay,
Mm-hmm.
they just do the work and they work and
Yes.
the kids it's just game YouTube. Okay, but my son is not allow it.
Okay. Yes. Yes. This is something this is something that is interesting. Okay. So what have you learned today? Okay. So we learned vocabulary, idiom structures, isolate yourself from something, computer game, causes and effects.
Yes.
Okay. So let's okay. We have more time. Okay. So now I want to ask you. Okay. So one more time. What what are the main causes, okay, and effects of video games? Okay, can you give me causes and give me effects? Can you do that for
Causes.
causes?
Causes.
Causes. Okay, so we have, for example, causes and effects. Okay, so we are playing video games. Okay, when we play video games.
Okay. Video game can video game cause many problem about healthy.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yes.
and why? Can you please tell me why?
This as I said, when when someone spend too much time for before the computers, yes, it's not good for your eyes, for the head, and sometimes um, they will feel stress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So they feel stressed. Okay, okay. So we have good causes, good and bad effect. Okay, and for example, when we are playing, okay, can you please tell me what are some good thing and bad thing about playing sport? What is something that can be
Good
good, and
thing.
what is something that can be bad about playing sports?
Yes. Play sport is very good for your health. Yes, to be stronger. So sometimes if you
Sometimes.
just
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if you don't know how about practice correctly, it's it's a happen some problem with your health. Example, it's an accident or it's not from the bond
Mm-hmm.
for the body.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yes. Okay. Sometimes that can happen. Okay. When we are okay. So when we are okay playing sport. Okay. Very nice. Now, let's see. We have asked your teacher about mistakes that you often make and how to correct them. Okay,
Yes.
so
Did you see any
no.
problem?
No problems so far. Everything was nice and everything was good. So I don't.
Really?
Yes. Like always, time flies when we have a class.
Yes,
So,
I see that I have many problem when I speak a long sentence.
yes, but this is something that will come in time, so don't worry about this. This is something that will come in time when we, for example, don't worry about this. This is just a part of the process that we are having now. So don't worry about this.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
This
Okay, yeah.
okay, this when is
No, I will
this
never.
Friday I have a important meeting with the new partner
Mhm.
from the US, yes, and Australia, and I hope that now I prepare for the presentation.
Okay,
Oh,
I will cross fingers to you. Okay, and when are you going to have a meeting tomorrow? You will
yes,
have a. Okay, so you will tell me on Friday how was it?
yes, okay. I think it's good. It happened good. Okay, I try to use English. I try to use English because
Oh no,
10, yes.
no, you will. I am sure that you are going to be great. So don't worry about this. Everything is
Yeah,
nice.
thank you very much.
No problem. No problem. My pleasure. My big pleasure. Okay, it's always to have classes with you. Okay, so what are you going to do after this class? Can you please tell me what are you going to do?
Okay,
Sleep?
I can spend more time for checking my email and my Facebook on reading book. I often go to sleep at 2 a.m.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yes,
I suppose
it
now.
is soon. It's soon because it's morning.
I suppose now will be midnight. So go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yes.
And
Now you what you have what you do after this class?
this is my last class for today because it's 7 p.m. in my country now. So it's
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it's I will go to the gym. I will go to the gym definitely.
Okay.
Yes,
Good, very good.
it's not so late. It's not so late, so it's not a problem for me. Okay,
Yes,
so
okay.
see you on Friday. Uh,
Yes.
and I hope that you will tell me the good news about your presentation and everything else with your new clients. Okay?
Yes, thank you. I hope so. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Goodbye.
Bye bye,
Good
Sonia.
night. Yes, goodbye.